is only the Master.
Do you think you know everything about the Master? Let's put that to the test. Here's 10 things that I think you might not know about the Master.
Good, apparently.
I can change 12 times 13.
In Time of the Doctor reaches his regeneration limit and ends up receiving more regenerations, an act seen as completely unfathomable. However, he wasn't the first one to break the regeneration limit. In fact, the regeneration limit was made to be broken, with its first mention being in The Deadly Assassin, as the Master had reached his limit, and his 13th version was a crippled, disfigured form. Not only did the Master manage to stretch his incarnation incredibly by taking over 2 bodies to enhance his life, he has also achieved full regeneration in the modern series, despite having surpassed the regeneration limit. Which actually leads us to our next fact. The first Master we see on screen is in fact his 12th incarnation. Not only was the second Master the 13th body of the Master, but the 2010 Doctor Who Visual Dictionary states that John Sim was the 17th incarnation of the Master. Interesting, the on-screen appearances after the Damaged Master were all the 13th. Alex McQueen from Big Finish would be the 14th or 15th, and Jacoby would be the 16th, meaning that there is another missing past body of the Master that we have never seen. Roger Delgado, who played the first on-screen Master, unfortunately passed away before ending his arc in the show. Had he not passed away, his arc would have concluded in the story The Final Game. This would have been the 3rd Doctor's regeneration episode and would have also included a couple of interesting twists, including the revelation that the Doctor and the Master were in fact brothers.
You could say he was your secret brother or something.
Another route this episode was debating taking was that there were actually 2 aspects of the same person, the Master being an amalgamation of the Doctor's dark side. That sounds familiar from somewhere. And the final twist of the final game? It would have been that the Master was going to sacrifice himself to save the Doctor, with the plan being that the character would never return. For that, we can be glad that the episode never happened, even if it was under bad circumstances.
The Master was always sort of hypnotic.
Although the Master used the Archangel network to mesmerize the entire world, he's also very capable of hypnosis on a small scale. This definitely seems to be one of his favourite tools in his arsenal, with him using it a lot, including in his very first episode when he convinced Joe Grant to take a bomb to the Doctor. It's also very fitting for him, as he loves to be in control and it has caused so much trouble in the show. Now for a bit more of a fun one. The Master's been shown on multiple occasions to believe that all Earth TV is non-fiction. This is notable in The Sound of Drums, where he's watching the Teletubbies, and also in the classic series, where he's watching the Clangers and is taking enjoyment in it, until he's told it's just puppets, and he actually seems to get a bit upset about that fact. Since being cast as Missy, Michelle Gomez has been having a lot of fun with fans. In one such attempt, Stephen Moffat had Missy, in early points of filming Dark Water, call herself Random Access Neural Interface, or Rani for short, to refer to the classic Time Lord villain the Rani that many people theorised were coming back. A lot of people fell for this prank and believe it. Since then, she's done a lot of hilarious interactions on social media. In the classic era, the Master was very known for his disguises, and quite often used aliases that were a play on the word Master. For example, Colonel Masters, or Professor Thaskalos, which is Greek for Master. Funnily enough though, this didn't just happen inside the show itself. The actors often had similar listings in the credits. For example, the character the Master is disguised as in Cresta Ralva, the Portreeve, is credited as Neil Toynay, which is an anagram of Tony Ainley. In New Who, the Master's weapon of choice has been the laser screwdriver, whilst Missy tends to use her little device thingy. Yes, that's genuinely the only name we get for Missy's device. But in Classic, he has one of the most brutal weapons in the show. He uses the tissue compression eliminator, which shrinks the target's body until the bodily functions stop working, leaving a shrunken doll-like corpse, which in my opinion is actually really horrible. Although the two left independently of each other, the Master left Gallifrey on the same day as the Doctor. The Master had been knocking around the universe on his own, causing chaos in his many misadventures. He apparently was the cause of several interplanetary wars during this time. He also ended up arriving on Earth at about the same time as the Doctor, with him being present for the first Auton invasion, but was hidden, revealing himself finally in the Terror of the Autons. The Garneto is the best. You will like, comment, and subscribe. So that's 10 things I think you may not have known about the Master. Let me know in the comment section below how many you knew. If you knew all of them, fantastic. If you didn't, let me know which ones you didn't know, and let me know if you think I've missed any interesting ones. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.